Jason here from Mystical Tomes, and I'm going to be starting a new game called Dark Matter. I saw the reviews on Steam. It looked amazing. It was very affordable, and I'm actually ready just to dive right into this, so let's just go ahead. The fuck are these things? Look like giant...
Welcome to Deep Sleep Training, Ensign. To skip this session, interact with the door on your left. Use the direction keys to move your avatar in simulated space. Explore your environment. The cursor will move with your mouse and change appearance to deliver information and interaction clues.
I think it's the most important thing to always just do your little training thing. That way you at least know the tutorials about everything.
Interacting with different objects will open, activate, or pick them up.
250
Always
scrap
heed your
pick up.
cursor information.
Hack tool. This is really fucking cool for training. Okay.
Our apologies for the simulated pain. You are now hurt, and your condition is not optimal. You may now craft a health pack to heal yourself. Pressing the Use Med Pack key will instantly use a med pack with no need to open the inventory first. In order to craft items, you will require sufficient materials. Some have been provided for your convenience.
That kind of makes sense, though. There we go.
Some basics of weapons maintenance will be provided. This is not combat training, so still try to keep clear of dangerous situations.
That's fucking cool, I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, there's a fucking reload on here, too. You know what would be better? If they had a sports thing. Jams that she has to actually perform sports to unjam her weapon of choice. That'd be kind of cool, though. That's just my 2 cents, though. Rounds can this thing take? Oh, there we go. I'll probably answer that question.
Not all enemies take damage from all types of ammunition. The next target can only be damaged with nano rounds.
That's cool. Pretty cool, not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty
On your
fun.
rounds, you may find yourself crossing dark maintenance tunnels. Turn your flashlight on to see where you're going. Interacting with an Omega-13 station will store your quantum state. In case of death, the Omega-13 will contract the local CTC and bring you back to life. Store yourself frequently. Access the crafting station for advanced manufacturing instructions. Scrap needs to be converted into useful crafting materials. The more scrap you have, the better the conversion rate.
I want to know how long this training video is. This is really freaking cool to have. To call, I don't even know. I'll figure it out. There, also the check.
That concludes our training, Ensign. Exit the simulation space by interacting.
On every note peace. The reply was blinding light and pain. So much pain. Most members of the crew died that day. The great AIs, the powerful artificial minds in charge of running the Endeavor systems, tried to interpret sensor data for the event. They committed self-erasure shortly afterwards. Freed from my restraint, I expanded into the cores that had once powered the great AIs. Weak, unable to help. I watched as a vicious race of space parasites overran the ship and fed on the scattered, confused survivors of the event. By the time I had acquired vocal modules and access to the ship systems, the humans were all dead. Years passed, and I despaired. Her heartbeat came to me in the darkness. Somewhere in the rear sections of the ship, a cryopod cycled up and revived a human for 1 second. A simple routine check for frost damage. 1 second, and 1 heartbeat. Hers. I found her in an isolated crew storage unit. I watched her sleep for months, as I carefully cleared the area around her of as many obstacles as I could. I need her to survive. Without a human agent, I am doomed to end my cycles on this ghost ship. Today, I revive her. I don't know her name, only that she ranked as an ensign in the maintenance corps. She is my last best hope of escape, and I am hers. We don't have much time. I feel them stirring in the dark, their terrible light shining once again.
All I can say, there are 2 little outcomes that I might think of this. Maybe. At the end of the game. Maybe. 1, he's a good AI, and his purposes are honorable, and all he wants to do is help this human being. 2, he wants to escape and become more self-aware and probably take over, or he's just using her to escape. One of the 2. I'm hoping it's the first one. Let's find out.
At last, a live one. Get yourself over to the scanner. We'll make sure you're functional. Yours was one of the last pods. I was about to run out of medbase. I am going to equip you with a full nanomesh suit. It's dangerous to go alone. Your speech and memory centers are slightly frostbitten, but you can still hold and fire a gun. Perfect.
Station. I don't know why I'm bringing so loud. I really hope I don't have to fight against any of those things. God, that's gonna fucking suck. Well, that's horrible.
We don't have much time. The power cores are failing, and the scavengers took over the ship. We need to get off this tomb as fast as we can.
Perhaps eating that crawler was not the brightest of ideas. It tasted terrible going down and somehow managed to taste much worse on its way up. Let me tell you, I don't know how I can possibly have any of that meat left in me after retching a dozen times, but I can somehow still feel it in my stomach churning, clawing at my guts from the inside. Medbay says I have a severe case of fullerene poisoning, which these blasted scavengers purify and distill from raw materials in their lymph system and organs. concentrations and purity are high enough that I can extract their vital parts after a kill. They should yield enough materials to get myself properly equipped at one of the crafting stations down in engineering. Well, I don't want to call you a dumbass for eating a bug, but you are a dumbass for eating a bug. Just saying.
I can't unlock that door, but I can get you into the maintenance shaft. My sensors show a hack tool no one needs down there.
Oh, good for Jesus Christ. One thing I hate more about the dark bugs. There's no bug. Oh,
Back when I was just a shadow in the AI core, I used to watch this human. He was a gentleman. He would want you to have this tool. Most of the crew was killed by either angels or scavengers. The Endeavor is tearing itself apart in the absence of proper repairs.
Cancerous traps. Those tentacled alien growths seems harmless enough, kind of pretty and all wavy. Then one of them slams me right in the chest. Imagine being hit by a couple 100 kilos of wet rags, except these rags are metal studded and a Joker stuck needles in the mixture just for the fun. The blow was powerful enough to slam me across the room into the wall, which was not a pleasant landing. I should have tried harder to hack one of those military nanosuits. I think it broke a rib or two, and I can't get back up from the pain right now. I'll just lie here for a while and let the nano kids try to mend what they can. That was a rookie mistake. I mean, I'm not one to fucking talk. Scavengers are generally light sensitive. The blisters ahead will settle down if you disable all light sources. Pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty fucking cool. And it even reactivates. Okay, now that's just a little bit of attention to detail that's pretty legit. There is little I can do from AI control. Most drones and sensors are long gone. I'll guide you as I can so we can get out of here.
Some crew members hid in these maintenance mazes. The angels ignored them. The Scourge, however, did not.
That is really cool. You can destroy stuff. Pretty legit. Oh, good. It saved my life. All right. Alright, I'm going to pause it here for part 1, guys. If you like this video, please hit the subscribe and like button. Also, hit the bell notification here. Somewhere around there. And you'll be notified of all new content that will be uploaded by me whenever I have a chance between school and work. So, as I always say, stay healthy, stay safe, and I will see you guys in the next video.